This is just a little, all of a sudden, decided to make a video because I was in the room, I was in the kitchen, I was in the other room mixing another drink. I think these are the kind of videos y'all like, aren't it? Ain't it? That's what I should have said. I'm a redneck. These are the kind of videos y'all like, ain't it? Well, after I've been drinking a little bit. Anyhow, I was in there and was making another drink, and I was thinking, damn, I didn't put up no video today. I'm finished with all my mud bogging videos from my last event at Soggy Bottom. I don't have any more of those to put up. Yay! I think y'all are probably happy. A lot of y'all are happy for that. Some of y'all will be sad. But that's all I recorded. I recorded quite a bit while I was there. I worked my ass off, and I worked a lot here once I got home editing those videos and putting them together. Yeah, I was just in there making a drink, and I'm like, I haven't put up a video. I didn't put up a video yesterday, or I don't know. Did I put up a video yesterday or today? I didn't put up a video today, and I don't have a video for tomorrow. And I like to put up a video every day. You know, I really do. I like to put y'all up a video every day. And I have nothing on deck, and I'm thinking, man, you know, I really love my subscribers and their support for me, because y'all support me. Y'all watch my videos and comment, and you help me, because a lot of times I get advice from you guys and girls. So y'all are important to me. Y'all really are. And I was thinking while I was making the drink that I really needed to do something for y'all. So here I am making this video. I want to tell you that my last video that I made was the fishing video, and fishing to ease my mind. Yesterday was the day that I went to the hospital for all my pre-operation tests. Okay, and I want to tell you all about that. And that's why I figured I could come up with this. This is a good video that I could just, you know, something to talk about. I was like, you know, I don't really know. I don't know what to make a video about. It's raining outside. I can't go fishing, so, you know, my mother, I told her, I says, you know, I don't have a video to make. I need to make a video for my subscribers. You know, so I can keep up the thing about, you know, a video every morning. And she said, why don't you tell them about yesterday when you went to the hospital and all that? Because, I mean, actually the last video that I did upload with the fishing was me discussing my anxiety and worry and everything about doing that. Well, now that it's all over with, I'm going to tell you what happened. This is that video. I'm going to tell you what happened over there, because you can't take the video in there with you. They don't allow that at the hospital. Alright? I know I could have probably snuck a cell phone camera video and all that stuff, but these people are taking care of me, and my life's on their hands. So I'm not going to do anything to piss them off. You understand. Anyhow, this was my experience yesterday. My appointment was at 1 o'clock at the hospital to start 4 tests. Let's see. I had to have an echocardiogram, which is to where they kind of put a what do you call that thing? When you're pregnant, they do a sonogram. Okay, they put like a sonogram thing all around my chest, all around my heart, and, or, you know, on the side over here. Let me just hold the camera back. Maybe I should set the camera down somewhere so it just videos me. Anyhow, they took a good image of my heart and my valves and the arteries directly close to my heart. They wanted to get a good picture of that and a bunch of other stuff. So what happens was, my appointment was for 1 o'clock, and I'm so damn nervous. I got there at 11:30. thinking I'll get clogged in. I mean, I'll get clogged in. I'll get logged in early. I was hoping that they didn't go to lunch at 12. And I'm thinking, you know, they might go to lunch at 12. I mean, I was worried about all kinds of stuff. If I get there at 12, between 12 and 1, there won't be nobody there to log me in, and it'll take even longer. So I wanted to get there before 12 so I could get logged in through admissions and all that. So I got there at 11:30, and I got through admissions and sent down to imaging slash radiology, which I guess they do all the imaging stuff in the same area of the hospital, which is CAT scans, MRIs, X-rays, and the ultrasounds and whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, I sat there and I sat there and I sat there. I sat there for a while. It's a good thing I had brought a Reader's Digest, and I had my phone so I could do Facebook, you know. And there was some interesting people also that came along every once in a while and sat down close to where I was sitting, and there was an old guy that I saw up at the there was a window where you check in, and he had a big blue mug, and he said to the lady that I've been drinking out of this mug for 30 years. And that caught my eye. I looked at it, it was blue, and I was like, ah, dang. So he came over, he sat in front of me. And when he did, I said, you know, I heard you over there talking about you've been drinking out of that same mug for a long time. I said, you know, I've had the same blue cup. I've been drinking out of the same blue cup for about 7 years now. And I kind of thought about it, and I went back to figuring out when was the first Blue Cup video. The first Blue Cup video was 2010, and it's 2017 now, so I've been drinking out of that dang gum same Blue Cup. It ain't the same Blue Cup, trust me, because there was about 3 or 4 of them, and I gave a bunch of them out, and they probably got mixed up in the meantime. But this one right here, that's a whole nother story. I won't even get into that. Anyway, my first appointment was at 1 o'clock, and that was for my echocardiogram. They wanted to take a picture, get good pictures of my heart. Went through that, did that. The girl that was doing that just talked my ear off the whole time that she was doing her job, and we talked about traffic and the bridge and the toll, and we talked about lots of stuff. Lots of different things we talked about. Just, you know, killing time as she was doing her job. That took about 45 minutes, I guess, for her to do that part. Then they sent me back out. They said, okay, that's done. They'll call you when they need you for the ultrasound. I said, okay, how long do you think it'll be? They said, well, your appointment for that's at 3 o'clock. And I said, what? 3 o'clock? I said, I gotta wait till 3 o'clock? And it was only like 1:45. Yeah. So I sat back in the waiting room, and I waited till about 3:15, and somebody came out and got me and brought me back to a different room with a different machine, and then they put this gel on you, you know, that ultrasound gel that you know how they do when they ultrasound for a baby and they show you what the baby looks like inside of you? Well, they did this to my arteries, and they were using Doppler and some kind of sound thing that every time my heart beat and blood rushed through that vein where that device was, you would hear it go, and it kind of like it's ultrasound. It's using sound waves to take pictures. It's cool. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, this next person that I went into, I don't know. I think I was in there for about another 45, maybe an hour, and she did my carotid arteries, the arteries going down both sides of my neck, and she's pushing this damn thing in there real hard, And she was pushing it so hard, I felt like I was going to pass out at some point because, you know, if you get put in the sleeper hold, you're blocking off your air. You're blocking off your blood to your brain. Your brain can't get no oxygen and no blood. You're going to pass out at some point. So, I mean, they were pushing really hard, and they're trying to get good images and whatever, good results off these tests. So that went on for a while. And then they told me they're going to send me to the next test right away. Going straight into the next one. Didn't have to wait after this. Go straight for. And the next one was this was pretty cool. You know how you get a blood pressure test and they put this cuff on your arm and it blows up with air, kind of like one of those things you float in the pool with, or, you know, yeah, that's what it was. Okay, I had one on this arm, and I had 3 on each leg. All right, I had one on my thigh. I don't even know if I'm pointing at my damn leg. Let's just aim the camera like this. I had one of those blood pressure things here. I had one here on my calf, and I had another one down here. Okay, and what they did, they put those on. They put 3 on this leg and 3 on this leg, and 1 on each arm. So I guarantee you, I could have fell in any body of water and I'd have floated, because I had things all over me, and they also had. I mean, all of those were on me at the same time, and they were hooked up to a computer, and there was one girl working the computer and doing the pressure on the air pressure that would blow up these cuffs, and they were doing one at a time. And while they were doing those things, another girl was on my arteries, like they were on my neck, but they were on my arteries on my legs. Okay, say they would blow this one up on my. They were checking my arteries in different places along my legs, and it was really weird. I'm hearing this. If you've ever had the ultrasounds like I have, it sounds like as your blood pumps and your heart beats, it kind of sounds like the DJ in the club, you know, and it's a little weird. It kind of sounds funny, but what they do is they find the vein, the artery that they want, and then they pump up a cuff. I call it a cuff. Those things that they put the air in. They pump it up. They pump it up until they can't hear your blood flowing through that vein anymore, or that artery. So pretty much what they do is they pump that thing up, and it cuts off your blood circulation below it. And then they let the air off a little bit at a time until they can hear the blood circulation come back with that machine. What that lets them know is, I mean, I guess they're measuring my circulation in different parts of my legs, and my arms, and different parts of my body. So I had to do that. They did it 1, 2, 3, 4. They did it 4 times on my right side of my body, and then they had to go to the left side of my body and do it 4 times on that side of my body, and then they had to change arteries and do the other side again, and then they had to go to the left side and do it 4 more times. So it was 8 times, 16 measurements or 16 tests on each leg and arm, or each side of my body, and then they take them all off and put me on a treadmill, and I had to walk 2 miles an hour on a treadmill for 5 minutes, or however long I could do it. I lasted the whole 5 minutes. The whole time I was doing it, I was just bullshitting with them, and I pretended like I was walking through Walmart, and I started walking, and I said, "Oh, I'm going down the soup aisle now," because I'm holding on to the treadmill. It's kind of like walking with a grocery cart. So, I was going through some pain, laying on that table, my back was killing me. So by the time I got up, I was just in get the hell out of here and let's get this over with mode. So, yeah. I walked on the treadmill for 5 minutes, and then they put me back on the table and put all those blood pressure cuffs back all over my whole body, up my arms and my legs and everything, and did all those tests over again. Had to go through all that blood pressure, all those pressure tests or those circulation tests over again after I had exercised. They wanted to check it before my heart rate was elevated, and then they wanted me to exercise and elevate my heart rate and my blood pressure and check it again. So all of this information from these tests is going to go to the surgeon. I don't know anything about what they saw. I mean, they were looking at my heart. I could see it on the screen. I could see my heart beating and the valves opening and all kinds of different stuff. And they were doing these little measurements and making measurements and just all kind of weird stuff that I don't know nothing about that. I haven't been trained in radiology or imaging or none of that ultrasound stuff. But they know what they're doing, and the people that look at it are going to know exactly what my arteries, my arterial system looks like before I go into surgery. And I believe that's why my surgeon ordered these tests. There really wasn't anything uncomfortable except for the back pain that I had to endure while laying in one position while they, because whenever they're doing that, when they're doing their ultrasound thing, you can't move, because if you even clench your butt, that ultrasound thing picks up the scratch of the fabric against your skin of your pants or the sheets. You can't move. You got to be still. So it was very painful on my back just to have to be able to sit there and but I got through with it. I didn't have to tell them stop. I can't take it no more. I took it. I did it, and I got it over with. And I got to go home at 4:45 or so. So I was there from 11:30 in the morning till about 4:45 in the afternoons. All day. It was an all-day thing, folks. And I came home and I drank one blue cup. And I ate 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches, which I picked up on the way home. When I got here, I stuck them on top of the toaster oven, and I turned the toaster oven on like maybe 200, just real low, but I stuck them on top, not inside, and it just kept them warm. So after I got done with my blue cup, I was hungry. I ate it. I ate them, and then I came in here and went to sleep. And today's a whole different day. All my stress is gone. I slept good last night. I woke up at about 2 o'clock in the morning and took some of my Klonopins and had a little snack and went right back to sleep. And slept good until probably 6:30 this morning. And woke up feeling good and got up and did all the stuff that I was supposed to do today. And here I am, feeling wonderful. And just letting y'all know what I went through yesterday in preparation for this surgery that I'm going to have, which I don't have a date for. And you won't know until after it's done. And I'm sure, because I don't want to advertise the date of the surgery, because there's so many people. I've got a lot of friends. I mean, thank you so much for everybody that wants to come up to the hospital and support me. But if I put the date out and let everybody know when I was going to be there, it wouldn't work out correctly, because the hospital room ain't big enough for all of y'all to come see me. It would be crazy. All right? It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work good like that. My mom will be there with me. My sister might come if she's in town. I'm not sure, but I just can't put the date out there because so many people have already expressed interest in wanting to come and be there when I have surgery. I don't know if the waiting room there is large enough for everybody that has said that they want to come. I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate that, you know, and that makes me feel good inside to know that people really do care that much about me, and they probably don't even watch these videos. Most of the people that have expressed their interest in being there are only on my Facebook and my personal friends, not any of my YouTubers. So I don't even think they watch my YouTube videos regularly unless I post it to Facebook or something. I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard to tell who's watching my videos because my close friends don't comment on my YouTube videos. Maybe one or two. That's about it. I mean, people that I know in real life. I'm getting way out of off subject. Anyway, I just decided I needed to make y'all a video, folks. I've been rambling on long enough. I'm laying back up in here on the chair, on the couch. It ain't a chair, it's a couch. This is in my media room, and I'm fixing to watch Broke Yakkin. He has caught a redfish today, and I'm ready to get my boat out and start redfishing. Catching some redfish. So they are delicious, right?
I'd like to take a moment to just thank all of you for all of your support.
So yeah, that's what I would like to do too. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of you for your support. Thank you so much for all of your prayers and wishes, best wishes, and all of your comments of good health and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As I go through this rough time in my life, I hope I make it through it, folks. I do. I really hope I make it through it. And I've already made some life changes. And of course, if I make it through it, you can bet there's going to be more life changes after that. There's going to have to be. Because I feel like if I make it through this surgery, I'm going to be given a second chance. So I won't take that for granted. You know, I wouldn't take it for granted. But for now, I just want to celebrate another day of living. That's enough for now, folks. Thanks for watching. A happy Friday, and have a good weekend.
I just want to